Hey guys, I'm Rob Bass and this is Comic Nation TV, comic news for the week ending August 13th, 2010. Let's get started. Toy company sues Stan Lee and Archie Comics over Super 7 trademark. Okay, a toy manufacturer and distributor claims that Stan Lee's POW Entertainment, Stan Lee himself, Archie Comics, A Squared Entertainment, and others violated a trademark with a new multimedia series, Super 7, after the two companies promised they wouldn't. See, back in February, Super 7 had this planned comics, animation, and online property about 7 aliens whose spaceship crashes on Earth, where they're befriended by Lee, Stan Lee, they're befriended by an old guy who likes comic books, and resume their lives as superheroes. In a lawsuit filed on Thursday in San Francisco court, Super 7 says its attorney contacted a Squared Production and Lee's POW Entertainment in March to point out its long-standing trademarks and warned them not to violate those rights. In a response received later that month, the toy maker was reportedly assured that the companies have decided to move in a different direction and in the process of developing another mark for their products. Later on in June, Super 7 was told that the companies planned to trademark Stan Lee and the Super 7. Toy Makers Council responded the name was still too similar and would be likely to confuse consumers. Okay, a company I've never heard of. I'm and you and everybody else, the consumers, are going to be confused with them from whatever Stan Lee is doing? Not likely, guys. Anyway, the plaintiff claims they heard nothing more on the matter until last month when, during Comic-Con International in San Diego, Stan Lee and his executives from Archie Comics and A Squared Entertainment announced Super 7 will launch later this year. The lawsuit seeks damages, a judgment ordering Lee and his co-defendants to stop using Super 7's trademark and the destruction of all prints, packaging, and advertisements bearing the name Super 7 or Stan Lee and the Super 7. Dude, let me just tell you like this. You should be happy that Stan Lee, Archie Comics, POW Entertainment, anybody wants to get involved with you. Tell me something else you did, and then we can talk. Tony Scott to direct Mark Millar's Nemesis adaptation. Didn't this comic book just come out? You know, one thing that's driving me crazy about Mark Millar is like, I get the fact that you don't mind cashing it in and you're happy just to have the product, and Kick-Ass was awesome. And Nemesis is a pretty good comic book. You got friends of mine who don't read comic books, reading comic books, so I'll give it to you that way. But you're already working with Tony Scott, you know, the director of Last Boy Scout, Top Gun, Man of Fire, and True Romance, to have him direct a movie about Nemesis. Well, Mark Millar said, as you can imagine, I'm more than excited, because you're going to make lots of money. Well, anyway, it's due to come out sometime. And Tony Scott says the lead actor he's got going is going to blow our socks off. Yeah. Alright. I'll believe you when I see Malcolm McDowell. Thanks. Here's a look at Dracula, the Company of Monsters, #1. Wow, look at this. Project Superpowers, Chapter 2, number 11. Hey, Mark Waid's going to be a keynote to the 2010 Harvey Awards. You know, I think there's too many awards going around. You know, Harvey Awards are cool. The Eisner Awards are cool. And I think they need to stop it right there. Any more awards for comic books and then it's just overkill. Well, check us out. Tom, I'm not even going to try to say this guy's last name. That's how you spell it. Has written lots of comic books, man, like talent for Boom Studios, the PBRD Hollowed Earth miniseries. He's worked with Punisher, She, Vampirella, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Angel. And now he's taken on Jeff Smith's Bone, The Quest for the Spark. It's a very challenging thing, especially since Jeff Smith's product is so dear to so many fans. Let's just wait and see. Let's just not pass judgment, guys. So Invaders Now is coming out from good old Alex Ross. What is up with comics not keeping their heroes dead? We get the original Toro back, Vision from the 40s is back in the folds. What's going on? You know what? I'm just gonna have to read it when it comes out. So here is the teaser to the One Moment in Time I had talked about a while ago. It's a nice image. And here we go. Because of Shadowland and Daredevil, we get a new teaser from Marvel that takes its decidedly more villainous direction, asking if you recently resurrected Kraven, would he be Daredevil? Guys, you know, I live in New York City, and Hell's Kitchen isn't that dangerous anymore. You know, Daredevil becoming the Shadowland, whatever, and really Kraven the Hunter. Well, check out the rest of the image so you can see all the other guys trying out for that part. It's Hell's Kitchen. It's like 15, 20 blocks big. It's not that tough. But you know what? Neighborhood Watch should always use a superhero. Wait. Not Kraven the Hunter. Well, let's see what happens. In a world of unlikely heroes, Dennis Sykes is about to become Marvel's unlikeliest, in an event that brings together the entire Marvel Universe. Oh great, another entire Marvel Universe story. Didn't we just get out of 6 of these things? This September, the Heroic Age, 1 Month to Live, #1, begins a 5-issue weekly event, and each issue will debut the following week on Marvel Comics app. Oh great, I gotta have an iPad to read this. Thanks. Okay guys, it's time for Rob Recommends, and I recommend you all get your butts to the movies and go see Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. If you never read the comic book, go pick it up. On a side note, let me help fix what's going on with the show. You all know to check out www.ComicNationTV.com every Friday for all the comic news, right? I thought so. Okay, so once you're in the mood, understand this. Every blue moon, we're going to replace one of the news segments with a podcast called The Caption Box, where I will host a discussion with talented and comic book movers and shakers. So go and listen to the first one we have up. It's all about San Diego Comic-Con with Juan Pineda and Ryan Porter from Comic Nation TV show. And of course, remember, every month, preferably at the end of the month, will be a new Comic Nation TV. Issue number 5 is almost done. I know you guys have been waiting, and I apologize for the long wait. But trust me, when it's over, you're going to love it. And it's all about Frank Miller. Okay, so that's all the news I can bear to part with. So, all that's left to say is head over to ComicNationTV.com, like I just said, and join the forums. And while you're there, check out all the great stuff we have on the site. Enough said.